Hello everyone, welcome to Inside English series. This is Ali and you listen. Today we are going to talk about three words. They are respected, respectable and respectful. Respected, respectable and respectful, they are similar. So we are going to try to make them as simple as possible. But before we go any further, if you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe and activate the bell. And now, let's go. Let's first begin with the word respected. Respected. Respected means to be admired by many people for your qualities or achievements. For example, a highly respected politician. A highly respected politician. A highly respected doctor. A highly respected doctor. Or a highly respected figure. A highly respected figure, someone who is very respected. I can also say the country's most respected daily newspaper. The country's most respected daily newspaper. Or we can use it in an example like this. He is very well respected in the business world. He is very well respected in the business world. Now, this is respected, and next we will talk about the word respectable. Stay with me. Welcome back. Now with the second word, respectable. Respectable. What does it mean? Respectable is to be considered socially acceptable. To be considered socially acceptable because of your good character or good behavior or good appearance. For example, she is a respectable young woman from a good family. She is a respectable young woman from a good family. He is a respectable young man. A respectable young man. Another example, this part of town has become quite respectable in the last 10 years. This part of town has become quite respectable in the last 10 years. Number two, we can also use the word respectable to mean an amount that is large enough or a quality that is of good enough standard to be acceptable. So an amount that is good enough to be acceptable or a quality that is of good enough standard to be acceptable. For example, she earns a respectable salary. She earns a respectable salary. Another example, the final score was a respectable 2-1. The final score was a respectable 2-1. And with an example that has a note, listen to this example. Could you wait a minute while I make myself respectable? Could you wait a minute while I make myself respectable? If you make yourself respectable or I make myself respectable, this means to put on clothes so that you can meet other people. Before that, you are not ready to meet other people. So you need to make yourself respectable. Make myself respectable is to put on clothes so I can meet other people. Now this is respectable, and next we'll talk about the last word, that is respectful. Wait for us. Now with the final word, respectful. Respectful. Respectful is showing respect and admiration for someone. For example, he taught his children to be respectful of other cultures. He taught his children to be respectful of other cultures. Another example, we are very pleased to meet you. She said that in a respectful tone of voice. She said that in a respectful tone of voice. Another example, there was a respectful 2-minute silence as we remembered the soldiers who had died in the war. Again, There was a respectful 2-minute silence as we remembered the soldiers who had died in the war. I can also use the word respectful, which is an adjective, as an adverb like this. She asked me a question and I respectfully declined to answer the question. I respectfully declined to answer the question. And finally, respectfully yours. Respectfully yours is a very formal way of ending a letter. Respectfully yours. Thank you for watching our episode of Inside English. I hope you learned something, and I shall see you again in another lesson. Bye bye.